The Bothy in the Storm. The storm roared down from the high cairngorms, smothering the ridges in snow and driving the wind like a blade across the moors. The Bothy appeared through the white haze like a miracle. 4 stone walls, a roof still standing, a single chimney coughing out smoke from an old hearth. 4 men reached it within the hour, each by a different path, each strangers. Colin, wiry and tense, a hill walker with restless eyes. David, broad-shouldered and blunt, a farmer's son with a stubborn gait. Fraser, young and pale, a student with books bulging in his pack. Ewan, older, gray-bearded, face weathered by years outdoors. The storm forced them inside. The Bothy was small and dark, its air thick with the smoke of the fire that Ewan stoked with damp peat and half-frozen branches. None complained. The walls kept out the blizzard. They exchanged names, though little else. Strangers thrown together, waiting for weather to break. But as night grew long, a change came. Fraser began muttering, his voice low and wandering. Colin accused David of staring at him too hard. David snapped back that Colin wouldn't stop pacing the stones. Ewan tried to calm them, but his own words slurred and shook. Something heavy pressed on their thoughts. When Fraser collapsed before dawn, his skin gone pale as the snow outside, they thought at once of murder. His lips were tinged blue, his breath had stopped. David swore Colin had poisoned him. Colin shouted back that David must have struck him in his sleep. Ewan only whispered, staring into the smoke-filled rafters. The Bothy shrank around them. The air felt thicker, their lungs tight. The fire spat and hissed, eating the last of the wood. By the second night, David lay dead in his blankets, chest still, face slack. Colin and Ewan accused one another, voices hoarse, eyes bloodshot. Both were sure the killer was in the room, neither dared sleep. Then Colin fell, twitching once before going still, his head thudding against the stone floor. Ewan staggered alone in the dim glow of the fire, choking on his own breath. His chest ached, his vision doubled. His knife lay loose in his hand, though he no longer remembered drawing it. He thought of the storm, of murder, of betrayal. But as the flames guttered, one thought struck colder than all the rest. The Bothy had no chimney flue, only a cracked stack half-clogged with soot. The smoke lingered, thick and invisible. The fire that warmed them had been slowly stealing their air. Carbon monoxide, silent, scentless, had been the true killer all along. When hill rescuers dug the Bothy out days later, they found 4 men, still as statues, huddled around the dead hearth. No blood, no signs of violence, just a storm outside and a poisoned fire within. The rescuers did not linger.